Have you ever looked around a family table expecting love and unity, only to have someone rip the ground from under you? I thought my sister and I were a team, bound by blood and shared memories, until one icy Thanksgiving in Chicago tore us apart. Our family's brownstone dining room glowed with the warm flicker of candles, the air thick with the scent of roasted turkey, sage stuffing, and the faint sweetness of pumpkin pie cooling on the sideboard. The table was packed for our annual Thanksgiving family meeting, a tradition where we discussed the family real estate business, laughed over old stories, and toasted to Dad's legacy. I adjusted my scarf, smiling as my sister Emily poured wine, her polished demeanor lighting up the room. At 28, I, Sarah, ran our company's marketing, while Emily, 2 years older, handled the finances. We'd been close since childhood, or so I thought, but tonight her smiles seemed too tight, her glances too sharp. As we finished dessert, Emily stood, her wine glass raised, her voice cutting through the chatter. "Sarah," she said, her eyes cold, "you don't live here anymore. You have no home." The words hit like a winter gust, the room falling silent. My mom's fork clinked against her plate, my uncle's eyes widened and my cousins froze, their glasses hovering. The pumpkin pie's sweetness turned bitter in my throat, my hands gripping the table. "Emily, what are you talking about?" I stammered, my voice trembling. She leaned forward, her smile cruel. "You're a liability, Sarah. The business can't support you leeching off it." My dad's old friend tried to speak, his voice soft, but Emily waved him off, her posture rigid. I stood, my chair scraping the hardwood, the candlelight casting harsh shadows as I stormed out, the distant hum of Chicago traffic louder than the family's stunned silence. I didn't argue. I grabbed my coat, my hands shaking as I stepped into the frosty night, the city's skyline glittering coldly. I crashed at a friend's apartment, replaying Emily's words. Why would she say that? I'd poured my heart into the business, working late nights to boost our brand. Something wasn't right. The next day, I borrowed Emily's old laptop from Mom's house, still logged into her accounts. My heart raced as I found a hidden email thread with a man named Greg. Secret meetings, plans to sell off company assets, even a draft agreement to cut me out of the business. One email struck like a knife. "Once Sarah's gone, we'll split the profits, Greg." My vision blurred, the scent of my friend's coffee now sour. Emily wasn't just pushing me out. She was betraying the family, siphoning Dad's legacy for herself. For weeks, I played along, attending meetings, smiling at Emily's barbed comments, all while plotting my revenge. The next big event was our family's Thanksgiving charity dinner, a public affair at a downtown hotel where Emily would announce a new community project. I'd make sure it was unforgettable. I dug deeper, finding bank statements showing transfers to Greg, a hidden phone with their texts, even a photo of them at a rooftop bar, her arm around him. Each clue was a spark fueling my rage. I contacted Greg, posing as Emily's assistant. "She'd love for you to attend the charity dinner. 7 p.m. downtown," he replied eagerly, clueless. My heart pounded, but I felt a strange calm, like the quiet before a Chicago snowstorm. The charity dinner was a spectacle. Twinkling lights, linen tablecloths, the air filled with the scent of rosemary and red wine. Emily was radiant, working the room in a velvet dress, while Greg arrived, his suit sharp, his eyes searching for her. I waited until Emily took the stage, her voice warm as she unveiled the project, the projector glowing behind her. Then I signaled my cousin, who I'd clued in, and the screen flickered. Instead of project plans, it showed their emails, their texts, and that rooftop photo blown up for all to see. The room fell silent, the clink of glasses stopping dead. Emily's voice faltered, her eyes darting to the screen. Greg's face paled, his wine glass slipping from his hand. I stepped to the microphone, my voice steady. "Thank you, Emily, for showing us what family really means." Donors gasped, Mom's eyes filled with tears, and the board members whispered, their phones already out. Greg bolted, and Emily stood frozen, the spotlight exposing every lie. I thought exposing her would heal the ache in my chest. As the crowd dispersed, Emily grabbed my arm, her voice desperate. "Sarah, you don't understand." I pulled away, my voice cold. "I understand you sold out Dad's legacy." I left her there, the Chicago skyline glowing through the hotel windows as I walked away. But the victory felt hollow. The next day, as I sorted through old family files at Mom's house, I found a letter tucked in a drawer, one I'd written to Dad when I was 20. It confessed a lie I'd told to skip a family meeting, chasing a personal project instead, breaking his trust. He'd forgiven me, but Emily had been there, hurt by my absence. Had that betrayal planted a seed for her greed? I destroyed her for her actions, but standing in Mom's quiet house, the snow falling softly outside, I realized the hardest truths aren't the ones we expose. They're the ones we bury, thinking they don't shape us. If this story broke your heart, smash that like button and subscribe to Cheating Stories Twist for more soul-shaking tales of betrayal and redemption. Have you ever faced a family secret that turned your world upside down? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with someone who loves a heart-stopping twist.